Hey guys, Baldurs Gate 3 is out, and some of you are asking, what subclass should I be playing? I'm going to go through them quickly of what is currently out, and just let you know the subclasses you should be playing to be a stronger class and just make things easier for yourselves. So one thing we need to take into consideration is that the cap is level 12 for this game system. So subclasses ranked in other videos may not be perfect because they don't go into the final tiers of play, where Baldur's Gate 3 only goes up to level 12, so you're going to miss some capstone abilities that may change their ranking. Let's go take a look at them now. So alphabetically, we're going to look at the Barbarian. Its abilities come in at 3, 6, 10, and 14, so you're going to miss that last ability. Now, out of the Berserker, the Wild Heart, and the Wild Magic, I think the Wild Magic is still your top choice for Barbarian. And that's because it's going to give you new things that keep the game interesting, especially for replayability. So the Barbarian Wild Magic is my choice for Barb class. For the Bard class, the Bards are all good. They're all fall into the same tier of play. Now, knowing that Bards get their abilities at level 3, 3, 6, and 14, you're going to miss that last ability. But they're all pretty good. All in all, I think I like the Valor Bard. Let's go with the Valor Bard. I think it's the one to play. So if you like the Valor, but I'm pretty sure you'd be happy with Law or Swords, they're all good in this case. Cleric. Clerics get their abilities, and they've got a number of subclasses to choose from. Now, your abilities come in at 1, 2, 6, 8, 17, so you're going to miss that final capstone. And for the last few levels, you won't be picking up anything major. But when it comes to clerics, I think a couple of good ones are missing there or aren't in the game yet. But for now, I think the Life Cleric is for you. The Life Cleric will keep your group going, and if you can get someone else to cover you with the Life Cleric, the heals will just keep coming. Druid. For Druid, your abilities are at 2, 2, 6, 10, and 14. So once again, you're still missing your last Druid. Now, I really wanted Spore's Druid to be better and more powerful, but it's got a lot of flavour. It's going to come into more at a table game. So for this one, it's going to have to be the Moon Druid. I think the Moon Druid with the wild shapes is the way to go. It's what you're getting. It's how you get your best bang for buck for a Druid. Fighters now. Now, we've only got a couple of fighters to choose from for like all the classes, and their abilities come in at 3, 7, 10, 15, and 18. So you're going to miss those last two currently. So looking at our options, I think the Battle Master is still going to be the highest tier subclass for you to choose in terms of playability and getting the most out of this club class. So Fighter, Battle Master is my choice. Monk. Let's have a look at the Monk now. We didn't get many of the good or better monks in my mind. It's definitely down to the open hand and the shadow. And in this case, I think for monks, I'm going to go open hand. The open hand is going to get yourself better abilities, better skills, and just come around as be a damn good monk. Paladin. Paladins, you can't go wrong with in games like this. Particularly if you can break your oath and become an oath breaker, I think you'll have lots of fun doing that. Now, your abilities are coming in at 3, 7, 15, and 20, so you're missing your big capstone abilities that really change rankings of paladins. But all in all, you cannot go wrong with a Vengeance Paladin. So many people can easily play it. It doesn't have to necessarily be lawfully good. The Vengeance Paladin is the way to go for your Paladin subclass choice. That brings us around to Rangers. Rangers have their ability scores at 3, 7, 11, 15. So you're just getting the second one. You're missing your last ability here. Now, of course, between the Hunter, Beastmaster, and Gloomstalker, they all had problems previously in the tabletop game. But I still think Gloomstalker is going to be your choice. It's going to just give you the benefits that you want out of a Hunter type Ranger character. And I think it's the one you want to go with if you're struggling to decide what Ranger to try. Rogues. Rogues come in now. Their abilities come in at 3, 9, 13, and 17, so you just miss out on that second last ability. This case, I don't think any of the big great ones came in. But I've never been a big fan of rogues, but I would definitely say of all of them, the Arcane Trickster is going to give you more interesting things to do and increase the playability of this game. And that'll take us on to Sorcerer. Now, Sorcerers get their abilities at 1, 6, 14, and 18, so you're only getting 2 of your major abilities. And Sorcerers have this problem of not getting great abilities, I kept feeling. Now, one of the sorcerers that's going to keep you going, Storm Sorcery seems interesting and something to take a bit more of a look at, but I still think Wild Magic is the chaos of the sorcerer that you want to bring to the table to have fun and make the whole thing a challenge. And even between different saves to go into the battle and play it again, it'll come out differently. So Wild Magic is the one for me. Warlocks. Warlocks get their abilities at 1, 6, 10, and 14. So at the moment, we've only got a couple of Warlocks available. The Archfey, the Great Old One, the Fiend. I think at this stage, the easy one that comes out ahead of the other two is going to be the Fiend. So pick the Fiend subclass for your Warlock, and I think you'll have an easy run through. Wizard. Now, Wizard. Everyone wants to play a Wizard, and we've got a number of schools to choose from at this stage. Their abilities come in at 2, 6, 10, and 14, and I think at this stage we've got about a tie. There's 2 Wizards that you're going to really have a lot of fun with, and that's going to be your Divination and your Enchantment Wizard. Once your spells get a little bit higher and see how they interact with things as you get to higher levels, I think these 2 Wizards are going to make your abilities, particularly with a couple of feats chucked in there. You chuck Lucky on a Divination Wizard, and you are just, with Inspiration, nothing is going to stop you. So, they're my top choices for the subclasses. I think they're going to give good playability. I think they're going to give easy power buffs in case you don't hunt down and you're not a completionist to getting every little part of this game. And I think they're going to offer you great options for playing Baldurs Gate 3. Check out my other videos, let us know what you're interested to know in Baldurs Gate 3, and sound off down there in the comments as to which one you think I got wrong, and do you really think things like maybe the Swords Bard is better than on the Valor or Law? Anyway, put it down there, let us know, and we'll see which classes come out next. I'm particularly interested in what we could see in the coming future and what classes they're going to add to this game, because obviously we're just pumping money into this wonderful game. They're going to keep building upon it to keep us doing that. So let's see what Baldurs Gate 3 has in store for us, and thank you very much to the developers of this. It is a fantastic game. I'll catch you guys later.